Looks like a point-blank hit to me. Bring the viewer around. Something doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's been blown up. Well, from what I'm seeing here, I can't effect repairs from here. I gotta get down to engineering to do that.
Who is shooting at us, Jen? No more secrets.
I don't know.
All right, well, where's Ploo? I'd like to find him before I get fried.
Relatively nearby, I suspect. Luckily for us, in the opposite direction.
Lucky us. All right, I think this marsh should provide some cover, but we need to provide cover fire for each other.
Good idea. You go first. Matt, I'm gonna provide cover fire for you. Now go!
All right.
More weapons fire. It sounds like it's getting closer. When is your contact going to pick us up?
Raylan, I told you, tomorrow.
Well, maybe he's early and he's getting shot at.
Always the optimist.
Realist. It's what keeps us alive.
But not for long, it seems.
Are you serious? Do you really think we're going to die out here?
Sure hope not. But you never know.
Ploo, stop taking advantage of my lack of sense of adventure.
Sorry, Raymond.
Don't shoot! Dr. Corduroy Ploo, I presume.
Yes, you must be Jen.
Your contact?
Yes, Raymond.
Yes, Doctor, I am. Do you have everything ready to go?
Yes, but who was shooting at you?
I'm sure the undesirables you'd mentioned earlier. Jen, you mean to tell me you've had this plan with Dr. Ploo all along?
Yes, we had the doctor's arrival planned for months.
Why didn't you tell me?
For security, of course.
Did it?
I trust you? Yes, but if anyone else had found out about our meeting, especially when, all would have been lost.
Well, I am still waiting for an explanation from my friend here. Shubian is not going to be happy that you held out information on him.
My deception is the least of his worries. But now we have to get back to the shuttle, and a different route from which we came would be in order.
Understood. Lead on, Jen. How much further?
As the crow flies, about 200 yards.
As what flies? 200 what? You're not from Palo or Vera, are you?
Not exactly, no.
He's an ally.
From where and how did you get involved?
Your displacement beam sent Jen to our solar system 100 light years from here.
It works?
Yes, it works, but with some unpleasant side effects.
Well, how did you get back here?
Well, our engineers recreated the displacement. Backwards engineering can work wonders.
You recreated a device that we had been working on for years in a matter of days?
Well, what is backward engineering?
Well, when you meet Rudy, our chief engineer, he can answer that for you. And he has a few questions for you as well.
A slight change in our rescue plans. First, we must go to a ship called the Journeyman. From there, if all goes well, we'll head to Palo.
Oh, I gather the events are not in the direction we had planned for then.
Getting thrown 100 light years out of my way was not in my contingency plans. So no, they've not.
Jeez, where did that come from?
It seems they have us surrounded.
No, these new shots have come from an entirely different type of weapon. It is virtually impossible that the colonists have acquired them. I believe the Vera military have caught up with us.
But how do you know all this?
We recognize the sound of the weapons discharge. I designed them.
Seems like there's more to you guys than meets the eye. Anything else you'd like to tell us?
At a later date. Right now we can use this crossfire to our advantage. Matt, you and I shoot in one direction while the doctors shoot in the other. And when we receive return fire...
Then we run like hell.
Got
All right, you ready?
fire!
All right, Ploo, you and Sim, to the shuttle!
Startup sequence commencing, man. I'm ready when you are.
Roger that, Jen. O'Hara, you with us?
Yeah, I'm okay. Fuzzy, but I'm okay.
All right.
Dr. Ploo, I presume?
Ploo's the one on the left. Sim's his partner on the right. We got 2 doctors for the price of 1.
Oh, great. It's bargain days at the Discount Planet.
Everybody hold on tight.
Break off! Break off!
Objective complete.
All right, folks, just relax. Keep your head and limbs inside the car while it's in motion.
Ploo, I don't like any of this.
I don't think we have any choice, Sim.
Matt, we're leaving the upper atmosphere. You ready for docking?
We're ready for docking procedures.
Journeyman, this is Dauntless. Journeyman, how do you read?
Incoming armada of 3 ships. My guess, destroyer class with fighter escort.
We're hosed.
Also picking up our shuttle and Jin ship coupled and approaching.
ETA in relation to approaching attack force.
The coupled ships will get here first, but by a slim margin.
Sir, I could maneuver toward the shuttle and buy them some more time.
Negative. That would make matters worse for them. The resulting closure rate would be disastrous. Hold station.
Aye, sir.
Communications, they're up. You've got everything, sir.
Excellent! Dauntless! Matt!
We're good. I've been trying to call you since launch. Are there any problems?
A previous attack damaged our comm node.
Jin here, Captain. I'm already in contact with my squadron, and a defense force of our own is due to arrive as soon as well.
This can get ugly real soon. Matt, as soon as you get on board, take Ploo to the bridge immediately.
I'll bet you land this thing, okay?
I've been working on that idea of yours, and I think I'm onto something.
Listening.
Since the displacement beam is fired through the main gun, we can use it as a defensive weapon.
Rudy, I don't intend on sending a bunch of ships back to Mars. That'll compound our problem.
No. We modify the beam so that it just disables the ship, not displaces it. The occupants will be, for the most part, unharmed.
What do you mean, for the most part?
Well, you remember what happened when we went through it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the side effects will most likely be the same, but I still need Ploo's help with the energy requirements.
Do whatever you need to do, Rudy. We're working on bringing Ploo on board right now to help. Good work.
Approach check complete. We are cleared to dock.
Thank you, Mo.
Captain, shuttle is on final approach.
Good. Rudy, help is on the way.
Great. I can't wait to meet this guy.
Rachel, keep an open channel with Jin, please.
Already done, sir.
Dauntless, fighters are coming your way. Journeyman as fast as you can.
Matt, land now! Get that shuttle into the bay and clamp down immediately.
Yes, sir. Landing sequence in progress.
No time, Matt. It doesn't have to be pretty.
Yes, sir. We're heading for the door.
Does anyone know how to land a spacecraft?
Has Jin checked in yet?
No, sir.
Try calling him. If you can't get him, have his buddies call him.
Yes, sir.
Helm, get us out of here.
Of course, sir.
Toward the direction the Dragon Phoenix squadron came from. If we run into Jin's fleet, at least we'll have a fighting chance.
Yes, sir. Plotting course.
Follow it, Mr. Reed. Time's a-wasting.
Captain.
Welcome back. Well done.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to introduce Doctors Corduroy Ploo and Raymond Sim.
Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Shubian. I'm sorry, but there isn't much time and we need your help.
Well, I've waited long enough to meet you. What you've created here is exceptional technology. I'm the chief engineer, Rudy Payne.
Well, from what I've heard of your work, I'm equally impressed.
Yes. You must explain to us what backward engineering means. We're very curious.
Attack force, now 5 minutes out.
Can you make this thing work like you said it would? I need to know now.
Gunnery is standing by. All I need now is a little help from my new special friends.
Gunnery? What do you plan to do with it, and why do you need our help?
Well, I believe I've devised a way to modify the displacement beam so that it disrupts power sources. So that whatever it hits, it leaves powerless, but the occupants survive.
No.
No?
No.
No? Oh, come on.
Now, I thought I destroyed all the evidence of what we built so that it could no longer be used as a weapon. And now I find it's in the hands of someone who backward engineered it, whatever that means. I mean, enough is enough. This stops now.
Mr. Compton, didn't you explain the situation to Dr. Ploo and company?
Yes, sir, and he seemed to understand it.
Understand it? Yes. Agree to it? No.
More like a change of heart, Doctor?
I will not have my ship placed in further danger by a righteous crusade led by arrogance. You and me are going to have a little talk. Rudy, do your best. I'll be right back.
Sir, let me have another chance talking to Ploo.
I believe I would be of better service by remaining here with your engineer. Oh, I'm curious to see how far they've progressed with our work.
I could use all the help I can get.
I'm curious to see where all this goes. Go ahead, Matt.
Doctor.
Sim, stay with Rudy.
Listen, Doctor, I don't have much time to tell you this, but those are good people out there who believe in doing the right thing. And right now, you do not have the option of running and hiding while the rest of us fight and figure it out in the morning. You do, however, have the opportunity to help all of us.
My life is in danger along with the rest of you. Fine. So now you say it's my chance to make it right? If not helping is what it takes to prevent a technological escalation of war through the destruction of my invention, then sacrificing my life to that end is worth it.
Save the martyr talk for another day, Doctor. Ploo, I am not asking you to sacrifice your principles here. Alive, you can still make a positive difference as well. And it's just the right thing to do. People are counting on me and you to perform that very task. Complete your mission and see your project through.
Captain, we're ready to test the device.
Forget the test. Consider it operational. Get ready to fire and pray it works.
Journeyman, this is Jen. Has Dr. Ploo been able to help you?
Not exactly. Dr. Sim's been helping us, but Ploo is refusing. Something about upholding one's principles or something like that.
Dr. Ploo, everyone at home is relying on you to help in our effort. Jen out.
What is this, Ploo? Are you from Paolo?
No, it's not true. Well, yes, it is true we had a prearranged rendezvous, but I am not from Paolo. I am from Vera.
He's what?
It's true, sir. Jen and Ploo had a prearranged rendezvous.
For so long I disagreed with Vera's policies and how barbaric we've become that I realized my sympathies lay with Paolo. I've been a part of their culture ever since.
A spy? For how long?
Too long for me to remember. But how do you think I was able to get Jen as our contact for our rescue? I mean, I practically did all the work, but...
What? All the work? Those were my theories we proved.
No, I'm not talking about the project. I mean, do you remember my subtle persuasive arguments to leave the facility and banish the project? Well, see, you know the technology, but it was my job to ensure that the science was developed in the right direction.
Doesn't look like you accomplished any of that.
Stop it, both of you! This is unbelievable! I've got a defector and a spy on board. No wonder we're so popular. I trusted Jen.
Would you have acted any different if you'd known the truth? From the speech your first officer just gave me, I'd say the answer is no. You're right. I didn't do anything I set out to do. But perhaps we can change that. I will help you.
Great. Maybe we can avoid that interstellar war I've been talking about. And get this Tuka guy off my back.
Sir, Jen reports enemies engaged. Confirmed. Their numbers suggest it's just a matter of time before they get to us.
Jen, ready. I could use some help. Too many already.
Trelza, we're on our way.
4 have broken through already, along with 1 medium bomber, heading for the Journeyman. When will our forces be arriving?
Not soon enough. All accounted for?
All have checked in.
Good. We need to warn the Journeyman.
More coming. 4 fighters and a larger ship.
How much larger?
Large enough not to be a fighter, but too small to be a cruiser.
Fighter element. Final formation for torpedo bomber escort.
Captain, message from Jen.
Shubian here. Go ahead, Jen.
Captain, as you've already detected, your first wave is approaching.
Yes, 4 fighters and something larger.
Torpedo bomber.
Tactics recommendations?
Ignore the fighters. They're the least of your worries. The torpedo bomber is slower and less maneuverable. Take him out first before he begins to launch.
Well, how will we know that?
Sensors should pick up an energy surge from the bomber.
Expected damage yield?
More than you're prepared to handle.
That bad?
That bad.
That's helpful. Diesel?
Heard everything, Captain. Got a tracking lock on their closure rate, waiting for a specific target for firing lock. Range 1000 and closing fast.
Rudy? Diesel, fire in that torpedo when you have a positive lock.
Leading frame torpedo launches. I see what they're doing. The fighters are decoy. They're trying to hide the torpedo signature.
Energy surge. Launch.
Still looking. Where are you?
20 seconds to impact.
Evasive maneuvers, sir?
Too late. Besides, it might screw up Diesel's targeting. Diesel? Diesel?
There you are. Firing! Yeah, gotcha.
Nice shooting. Mackie, what are they doing?
Visual now. Making a high-speed pass.
Rudy, status?
Still working on those power levels.
I'd say they were high enough to pulverize that torpedo.
New attack with protection formation. Set up.
Captain, they're lining up for another run, but different strategy this time.
Rachel, try getting these clowns on the radio and tell them to cease fire. Diesel, what do you make of this next run?
Classic blocking play. The fighters are ahead to divert fire away from the bomber.
Can you maintain lock?
Most likely, now that I know what I'm looking for.
Another launch. 15 seconds to impact.
Make it count, Diesel.
Come on, baby, come to Papa. This is gonna be close. Lock, fire.
Break away! Break away!
Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What's uh-oh? Where's the bomber? Mackie?
Only tracking the 4 fighters, sir.
Oh, man. Sir, it was too close a shot. The bomber was in the line of fire. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Diesel. Well done protecting the ship.
Yes, sir.
What are the fighters doing?
They're hightailing it back from where they came.
To no doubt inform Mr. Tuka of the new kid on the block with the big gun.
Tuka, sir. Transmission from Josh Klinko.
Let me see it. Tuka, sir. The Journeyman fired a powerful beam gun and totally destroyed the bomber. The beam looks very much like the displacement drive.
This new distraction not only has possession, but they have modified it. I must give this captain more credit. Ploo is more resourceful than we originally thought.
Orders? Tuka, sir?
You will escort another bomber in. We will be there with the fleet shortly.
Right away, Tuka, sir.
This is not how I wanted things to turn out, Jin.
They finally concentrated their forces on us and are increasing their numbers. We're chasing another escorted bomber heading your way.
Thanks for the heads up. Just stay out of the way of this cannon.
Understood.
And we're adjusting the power level so we don't microwave the next ship into the afterlife, right? I'd really like to stop killing people now.
Sid, we're doing the best we can, without any test.
Well, now you've had two. I'm starting to get a really bad reputation in this sector of space. Status.
1 minute till they get here. Jin and his squadron are in hot pursuit.
Rachel, any response from the departing fighters?
I think they cursed at me.
They did. Of course they did. We just sent their buddies into Never Never Land. Progress?
If you leave us alone, there will be.
30 seconds.
All right. Rachel, Jin, please.
Already open, sir.
Jin, we're ready. Just stay away from the cannon beam.
They're launching.
Jin!
I heard. Route flight, go.
Folks, this better work. Diesel, he's all yours.
Roger, sir. No, not the entire element. Not again.
Jeez, guys! It should have worked.
Well, Rudy, it didn't.
Dr. Sim, did you input the data as I asked?
Well, Dr. Sim, what's it gonna be?
Dr. Sim, what are you doing?
Rudy, you and Ploo try to fix whatever mess Dr. Sim has made and make it quick.
I worked years on this device for one purpose in mind, to travel through the rift, to prove what we found on Atslow. Then you people, you take our technology, do whatever you want with it, tampering with it, making it into something it wasn't meant to be. It makes me sick, and I can no longer allow this to continue.
Oh, no you don't. You're not gonna try to change his mind. Now that I got him working where I need him, you're not gonna mess it up for me. You two fix this?
Fix what? There's nothing to fix.
Matt, take Dr. Sim out of here into a safe place.
Understood, sir.
Don't bother.
Well?
We'll let you know.
Beautiful.
It appears the rest of the fleet is coming within range, sir.
Bet it's not the fleet I was hoping for. Distance and direction?
They're coming from different directions this time.
Most likely they see us as a serious threat now. Tenacious little buggers. Diesel, here comes the rest of them.
Bring it! Be like a knife fight in a phone booth.
Is the fleet in position?
All have reported in position, Tuka, sir. Awaiting orders.
Send them in. I don't want anything left of that ship but debris.
Message sent and acknowledged.
We'll see who's victorious now.
Problem, Tuka, sir.
What could it be now?
We're picking up the Apollo fleet approaching at high speed.
Time of intercept?
In perspective, Tuka, sir, our ships won't have enough time to react in a defensive posture while attacking the Journeyman.
It's too late to withdraw now. Warn the ships, but continue the attack.
Here they come, sir.
I know, Mackie. No need to remind me.
No, the cavalry you were speaking of.
What?
Jin's entire fleet is closing in on the enemy's positions. We'll be intercepting both fleets in the hot zone in 2 minutes.
The aggressors backing off?
Unfortunately, no. They've already started their attack runs on us.
Reed, begin deceleration. Dampers on maximum.
Roger, sir. Dampers on max.
Status, Rudy?
We're almost there. Just wait for my signal and you'll be good to go.
Incoming bomber run. Attack vector 6 o'clock low. Friendly forces have not yet detected them.
Captain, our deceleration is not helping our situation.
Continue your maneuver. Diesel, you tracking this one?
Yes, sir. Waiting on your word.
Entering the hot zone in 1 minute.
The bomber is arming to fire.
Come on already.
They've launched a torpedo.
Timed impact?
20 seconds.
Sir, there are 2 bombers. One has massed himself behind the first.
Rudy? Rudy!
Now, Captain, now! Diesel, fire! About freaking time.
Rudy? What? That's my boys.
We still have the other bombers, sir.
Diesel, what do you got?
Targeting the first bomber and fire. First bomber out of the way. Targeting second bomber.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Not quite, sir. It launched a torpedo.
10 seconds.
Diesel, can you get it?
Negative, sir. No time.
That was close. Clearing the area. Happy hunting.
Thanks, Jen. You heard the man, Diesel. Go hunting.
Yes, sir.
These people really believe in living on the edge.
Dragon Phoenix Flight Mariner here. The amount of free-floating objects may become a hazard. Usually things blow up and no longer become a problem.
What do you think, Jin?
Treat it as an asteroid field. Just smaller objects.
That I'm familiar with.
Really small asteroids with people in them.
Josh, what of the mission?
Not well, Tuka, sir. Half of our forces are dead afloat. The beam is actually neutralizing our power, like a short circuit. We're going to start running into each other soon if this keeps up.
Any chance of taking down the Journeyman, or even boarding her?
No, sir. Paolo's forces are pushing us away from the ship. Any of us that get through get hit by the beam.
Tuka, sir. Apollo crews are bearing down on us. Our own fighter defenses have been thinned to a minimum in order to protect us.
What of our torpedo bombers?
All but 2 have been disabled.
Proceed no further with our ship, but send a message to the remaining torpedo bombers.
All may be lost here.
This is working beautifully, Rudy. But it's starting to look like a parking lot out there.
I counted 22. Make that 23 now. 0 power signatures from all of them.
So many to choose from. Ripe for the picking.
Proceed, Mr. Payne.
2 bombers are approaching the Apollo cruiser.
How'd they slip through the cracks? We've got to warn Jen. Rachel.
Getting him now. He's on, sir.
Go ahead, Captain.
Jen, we've picked up 2 bombers approaching your cruiser. We may be able to hit them, but if they launch before that...
Understood. Concentrate on the bombers. We'll manage any torpedoes. Rennie, this is Jen. Join me in destroying any torpedoes that are coming from the bombers that are targeting our cruiser.
I heard. I'm on my way.
Launched. Target and fire.
Having trouble getting a lock.
Grinny, I won't have time to hit both.
I know that. I'm working on it.
I've got lock. Firing. A hit, Grinny. And you?
Jin, it's just not working. No time to switch to manual.
They've got 1 torpedo, but the other is intact.
Diesel!
Not a chance, sir. Too close.
That's the way to take care of that problem.
Trelsa, is that you? Where'd you come from?
I thought you needed backup.
Form up and rejoin the squadron.
Diesel, target Tuka's ship. Let's see if we can get a rise out of him.
My pleasure, sir.
Mackie, let me know if there's any changes.
Tuka, sir. Journeyman has us targeted with the beam weapon.
Curious. Call him.
Captain.
Shubian.
Well, that was quick.
Shubian, what do you think you're doing?
I just want to let you know I haven't forgotten about you.
That is becoming clear, yes. Ah, I see our Dr. Ploo has been safely rescued. It's good to see you, Doctor. We have a lot to catch up on. Where is Dr. Sil? I will have her return. She is not to be your prisoner.
You can have her. I think it's time you went home.
That reminds me. Where is your home, Shubian?
Yes. There's the question which I'm not prepared to answer.
I thought as much. Enjoy this day, Shubian. And remember my previous warning and consider it strongly. Not everyone is as they appear to be. We all have secrets, even the planets.
You suffer from control issues, don't you?
Stop communication. Bring weapons to stand by. Gather our forces. We will do this another day. Control issues. He hasn't seen me yet.
Call me crazy, but I think we've just been threatened.
Yeah? You think?
Yeah, but I've got the bigger gun.
Right, Jack. With the highest honors, I greet you.
With honors, Jin. I'm very happy to see you with us.
I as well.
Forgive me for not giving you a proper welcome upon your return, but much is at stake.
I'm aware of that.
Tuka's campaign of misinformation led us to believe he was developing a weapon. But we've learned now that they were indeed designing a displacement drive to uncover our past.
Tuka must be aware of and believe in the legends we hold of so dear concerning Adslow. Its very name
has deep meaning, yes. It's more than legend to Tuka now. From what we've gathered, those Tuka placed on Adslow have already found the secret it holds, as much as we tried to dissuade his curiosity through treaty.
Agreed.
With his newfound knowledge and the displacement drive, he wants to see for himself. Weaponry we can handle, but Tuka's discovery is far worse for us. This Captain Shubian now possesses the technology. This is unfortunate. They mustn't discover the truth.
They don't know, but I suspect they soon will. They're very persistent.
Your journey to their planet was no coincidence. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
I'm working on that.
Success to that end, Jin. I fear we may have to take matters further otherwise.
Tuka, sir. All surviving ships have been accounted for, except one.
Rest assured, the Journeyman will have recovered it. Perhaps he'll want to make an even exchange.
And what of our plans to use a displacement device? Because of the information we found on Adslow, the marker beacon was discovered on the planet by the probe we sent through. We should proceed.
All in good time, Doctor. We have another option open to us now. It's not over, Shubian. Not by a long shot.
Tuka D'Nuul is not a force that should be taken lightly. He is very dangerous.
On the contrary, Doctor, I take him very seriously. I'm willing to bet he knows something about Kyle's whereabouts, and I want you to help me find him. And I want my shuttle back.
Of course, anything I can do to help.
We appreciate that. But right now you can explain to me the whole story behind what's really going on here. Planets have secrets, huh? I'm sure that starts with Adslow.
No, the story ends with Adslow. It actually begins with the planet you call Mars. You see, Captain, in a manner of speaking, your civilization and ours share similar origins, and that's where we may need your help.